Hi, I'm Nicole Scott from Mobile Geeks. I'm here in Waterloo, Ontario, Canada, the home of BlackBerry. The tech gem of Canada shocked the markets with news on Friday that its revenue figures were half of what was predicted. That's a $1 billion loss. They basically wrote off $960 million, most of which was unsold inventory of the Z10. And that was only 3.7 million BlackBerry devices during that quarter. And when you think about it, this weekend, Apple actually sold 9 million smartphones, so that's pretty shocking. Now, we all kind of saw this coming. For me, the moment where I thought, oh, BlackBerry, what are you doing? It's when they announced they were doing co-CEOs. I mean, how Canadian can you really be? I can't decide. Let's have two CEOs. I mean, absolutely ridiculous. The big news for BlackBerry this week is that Fairfax Financial has agreed to purchase BlackBerry for $4.7 billion or $9 a share. Fairfax already owns 10% of BlackBerry stock. So the big question is, what is Fairfax's plan? The only option I see is yard sale. And I think this is going to go one of two ways. They'll sell off some of BlackBerry's assets, or they'll break it up and focus on their enterprise or patent portfolio. They've already started making moves to cut jobs of 4,500 people, or a third of their workforce. And they're going to cut their portfolio from 6 devices all the way down to 4. But without a doubt, BlackBerry's most valuable asset is the gold standard they've set when it comes to enterprise security and solidity of service. But BlackBerry is still seeing high margin on their push email business. Devices sales might have fallen off a cliff, but service revenues remain steady at about $800 million. But when you look at the whole ecosystem, Samsung is also making a move at enterprise with their Knox service, and Windows Phone, that is currently taking up the #3 spot, is looking to capture the business user as well. Something else you should keep an eye on in BlackBerry's portfolio is BBM. Remember the leak that came out? 1.1 million downloads on leaked software. And BlackBerry has finally made BBM official on Android and iOS. So if you're looking at something that they might spin off that could generate revenue, because it still has a lot of interest, BBM is something to watch. But it's also good to keep in mind that, well, with the evolution of other messaging services like WeChat or WhatsApp, BBM's value to the end user has actually decreased. But I definitely can see the value in emerging markets where it could be a potential play for an up-and-coming smartphone manufacturer. If you're looking for another item that could be spun off in the yard sale, BlackBerry's BB10 is built on QNX, a real-time operating system that is well suited for automobiles. Ford does have Sync App Link, and they're being really aggressive at courting developers and establishing themselves as the automotive company that is going mobile. If I was a betting woman, I'd put money on that horse. So those are just my ideas of what's going to be happening with BlackBerry and its sale to Fairfax. Of course, everything is still up in the air as they have 6 weeks to make sure that BlackBerry's books are in order. But mark my words, today is the final day of this Canadian tech giant. We're going to be seeing it sold off piece by piece. I can't really see another way that this is going to go. I mean, it happened to Nortel, and it's going to happen to BlackBerry. But here in Waterloo, I did just visit the Thalamic Labs guys with the Myo band, with the wearable technology. So it's not as if Waterloo is over when it comes to technology, but there definitely is a vibrant community here. It's just sad to see the only crowning jewel of Canadian technology go. I'm Nicole Scott from Mobile Geeks here in Waterloo, marking the passing of BlackBerry.